Hello, I'm Liu Xu. I'm a villa designer. Up to today, I've been doing this for 18 years. I've helped over 500 families. Actually, I think created a home world. I am with my grandparents. These grandparents grew up. It's a beautiful place. So I had a lot of opportunities from a young age. Get in touch with nature. I have this beauty of nature is particularly interested, and I grew up very introverted, but I will have a strong curiosity and this activity. I have had the habit of independent thinking since I was a child. Something I have it dabbled in, always hold one of them. Very open mind, I'll get to know it. To feel it, so the seed of art. It started to take root in my body. To the end I was all. Create things of discovery and beauty. I will have strong curiosity and desire to explore. This could be my choice of designer as one of the reasons for a lifelong career. There's a quote by Jonathan Ive says, design isn't just a form of the surface and a feeling. Design is the way to solve problems. I agree with that. I think design is also a kind of creation, with the knowledge you've accumulated over your life to solve the world's problem. In the beginning, I'm in a design company. Start with the smallest homes at that time. I will pay great attention to it. The details of everyone's life. I would disassemble different groups of people of different classes and stages. They have a need for life and psychology. What's the difference? So up to now, even if I have made 10,000 square foot house, I always start from the heart. Later, there was a real estate brother warm invitation. So I started my first real startup. Because so those 3 years were the best years of my life. The most hard work, heart, the most deliberate and most refined 3 years. I put everything I had into it, body, mind, and all my income, all into the cause. So it only took us 6 months. Just take a company from a team of 2, became a team of 50 people, and the value of that year. It's already in the industry, reach a state relative to head. But I think I'm still too young because I'm not a businessman. So I find no matter how hard I try, how good the company become, I never seem to get my fair share. But this isn't a separate the real reason. Merchants and craftsmen, their hearts are different. Clients trust, and my conscience makes it hard for me to prioritize profit. So after something happened, I use yuan. It took me 3 years. I put my heart and soul into this business. I transferred it all to this big brother. So at the time I was thinking, maybe my personality, it's just not the right thing to do as a startup. This Timmy brother who followed me for 3 years, he's the #1 employee in my current company. He gave me a lot of support. He's unconditional, willing to accompany me to start from scratch, even with no living experience to begin with. His support got me back on my feet. Then that time, a friend introduced him, a very small villa, only 200 squares, but I didn't have a company at that time. I don't have a team, I don't have any endorsements. This client is because he trusts me. Gave me the project, more than design. Engineering implementation has also given me. So in this project, construction process inside, I've been there at least 50 times. And every time I'm there, I sweat. It soaked my whole outfit. I was very simple at the time. I just want to get this project done, make some money, give it to my brother, and then I'm gonna walk away. But in this project, it's not done yet. The owner took him. A lot of neighbors left and recommended them to me. So I'm around this owner's perimeter, built 13 villas in one go, including the biggest building in the neighborhood. So what do you say? The owners want, does he really want your expertise? He really only wants your experience. Does your coffee match your reputation? I think what the owner wants is for you to empathize. You use heart for heart. We're not making a house. What we do is this home in the next 10 or even 20 years, the life we planned for him. Actually home, 20 years, probably from a family of 3 into a 3-generation home. What is the most important thing in a family? It's been the family's companionship for more than a decade. So what we do is a space. What kind of tone is it? Is it really that important? We do a time period. It's the family together, the most precious memories of this time period. Home, it's actually a place where you can get what you want. You do everything. At home, you should have it all within reach. You do everything it all makes perfect sense. So that makes sense in a home made for you. But it doesn't matter if you're in a 7-star hotel or 8 stars. None of them are as comfortable as you are at home. So free to do whatever you want. I believe in fate very much. I think people meet people. That can't be an accident. That in a few more decades, maybe I won't be designing anymore. What I look back on is, I've been in so many relationships. For how many people's families combed through his life. How many good friends I've made. What are you talking about in life? Do I need to leave a lot of work behind? What I need to stay is one relationship at a time. Was after a period of karma, after everyone got to know each other, the energy that we put into each other's lives. Then I was on the Wii Media, released some projects. A lot of owners come to me, but this time, in fact, if I was a little greedy, I can put together a lot of people. But if I'm going to throw myself into something, I have to make it very professional. I have to make it very professional. I won't be able to sleep. I can't think about myself. The wrinkles on my forehead, this is the proof. That's how it came. I must see this. It is correct. It's right. I can't let go. So I can't really do a lot of projects. So far, I can only do some of my own projects. I didn't actually make much money, also very busy, but I feel very happy. In fact, the aesthetic and performance of this tonality in Anverber time, it's all fluid, only in people's hearts, longing for a better life. It's what never changes. I wish the case we did 10 years ago. Now, 10 years later, we still look timeless. We want to construct, can make the decoration quality, and it can last more than 30 years, and it can be passed on. In fact, lamb a person's heart. In fact, I am a person's heart. So I set up a company in Shanghai. I put me in the industry. I feel right on the ground and right on quality. People who share the same passion for ingenuity and doing things that all fits together. We hope to pass the EBT management mode that gives the owner real control over the time, manageable on budget, can get a relatively high standard quality of a landing. We think from the perspective of our customers. We want to be able to use the customer can understand, perceptible, capable of empathy, be able to enjoy the way to serve him. We want to be able to make the details invisible. We remain in awe of him. We want to be what we look like. We are passionate about every detail and be able to persevere. In fact, in recent years, the general economic environment is very bad. Have a lot of clients around me. They say it's hard to make money these days. It takes a lot of effort. In fact, in this era of economic downturn, I think we designers should be through this shaping of the home, so you can have a kind of spiritual healing and a kind of companionship to make home a haven. Let all our owners back inside that can charge well and renew well. Restart. Open up and create their own new life. I hope to have more in the future. There is pursuit and cognition. Have an idea and an aesthetic. Have empathy. There are well-meaning designers can join us. Let's explore the original design. Let's go together for the owners who are connected to us. Make a real home here. Andy, have a message for all the owners who come to me. Clients who want to make their homes better. I have a message for them. I want to do everything we can. Get what you want. Meanwhile, I will put the best designer for you, so present to you. It doesn't have to be me. I have only one very simple wish. I want this world. No home is too difficult to decorate. Thank you.